Welcome back to a new food reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty, aka Jay. I'm going to be here until the day that I'm not here anymore. Not breathing, whatever. So if you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. Welcome back to Food Reviews with Fatty. So today we've got something slightly different as usual. I had happened to see this on a few videos and I decided to just give it a try. With no expectations, due to the fact that there has been a steady decline in this company's food and options and clientele, employees. Take your pick. There's definitely a decline in this restaurant in general, not including their employees because they don't pay enough for people to want to live, unfortunately. Just enough to get by. And that was in the 80s, not now. So this is actually the Domino'S Parmesan stuffed crust pizza. Like I said, you might have seen this on other people's videos. They're currently offering a deal of $17.99. Comes out to about $20 after tax. You get basically a 2-topping medium pizza with the Parmesan stuffed crust, as you can see there. And you get 16 garlic knots and 3 sauces to go with this. So that's what you get right there. Clearly, I didn't expect this to be like a woohoo special thing. But nonetheless, I wanted to do a review because I have other things I want to do. But I'm holding those things until I do something that's some of the newer stuff, I guess you could say. So I'm clearly going to go straight for the crust. The pizza is the pizza. It's Domino's pizza. They've been in a steady decline for about 25 years or more. Most companies nowadays, they're getting to the point where they don't do anything special. And their pizza definitely doesn't get it better. That's what happens when I remove the crust right here. Look at that. Ew. Oh, something's a little special. Now, why not? I mean, yeah, even by itself, the pizza's still not that special. And this is what they call the Parmesan stuffed crust. So there you can see on the inside. It's like a cheese and Parmesan stuffed crust. But my real opinion comes from the crust itself. I mean, the marinara is really good. That's something that's never really been super horrible, but just this Parmesan stuffed crust. I don't know if it's because they put the Parmesan on the outside, cheese in the middle, and they call it stuffed crust. I'm not really sure, but to each their own. Yeah, that's all it is, really. It's a stuffed crust pizza with Parmesan and garlic sauce on the outside. Super salty. The pizza is so-so. I mean, the one good thing about this is I expected it to be like subpar. And just for the record, if anybody's looking for any sponsorships, to give out any sponsorships for a channel, we're currently looking. foodreviewswithfatty@gmail.com. It doesn't matter if it's a food company or any other kind of company. I am working on doing honest reviews on both channels as long as I'm around. So, cheers to that. And honestly, to be honest, the pizza actually is a little bit better than the crust itself. Anybody that's ever eaten cheese stuffed crust would know it's just crust with cheese in it. Sprinkles of garlic and Parmesan. That's it. And of course, this one's going to be a difficult one because there are no napkins. So I'm all gooed up, but it's all right. That's life. I'll be ready to give my honest opinion here in just a minute. Besides the fact that this is not that impressive of an item. At all. That's life, what can you say? Not everything is good. Not much at all. I do apologize also. Maybe for my look and demeanor. Just been feeling like there's not a whole lot going on in my life lately. Been hoping that something comes along that gives me that new zest for life. But I'm not expecting much. Because that's life and you can't really expect much from that. Literally, no, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, just decided to go ahead and rinse the old Fingos off. The Fingo stars in the video that show you what's going on. Ooh, like a Scott Hall tribute. Ooh. Anyhow, we're gonna ask Mr. Predicto, who's usually unpredictable, so don't be surprised if he gives a stupid answer. That's what I've been getting a lot lately. Mr. Predicto, does this garlic stuffed pizza suck from Domino's?
It is a strong possibility.
Exactly. He wants to talk and talk and talk. I turn him on to say something, then it's just blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and give this my rating. Mr. Predicto said it sucks. For this pizza in general, overall, for value, it's at a 3. For visual, it doesn't look anything like the picture. That's not surprising. That's called marketing. And for a total, I give it a 3. Why I give it a 3 is because they want $20 for 16 of these garbage garlic knots. This medium pizza that's literally so tiny that I'll be surprised if I get a second serving between the two of us, and that's me and my father. He lives with me. We live together, whatever. And unless I just don't eat both these pieces of pizza, which I probably won't. Just because it's not worth it. It's not like... This is the problem. PSA to Domino's. Hey, Domino's. Go back to the 80s and figure out what you were doing in the 80s. And make that happen. Because then you might just sell more pizza. I don't ever hear anybody going, man, that's some good Domino's pizza. It just doesn't happen. So that's something to think about, Domino's. If you want to start making sales again. And maybe don't avoid the Noid. Maybe bring the Noid back. Because, you know, the only thing that you give anybody is being annoyed by your pizza quality, by your corporate greed. That's it. Think about it, Domino's. Again, if there's anybody that wants to sponsor the channel, maybe you can get your wallet out and go for it. I have more than 14,000 connections on LinkedIn, and I'm sure that none of these people have a problem looking into your company. I have thousands of followers on different social media. I got 2,000 on this one here. Let's make some money. I'm more than willing to do business, and I'm very negotiable. So give that some thought. I have the contracts. Food reviews with Fatty, PHATTY at gmail.com. Otherwise, for everybody else, stay tuned. There should be more videos coming. With that being said, I'm calling it a day because I'm very disappointed in my $20 food review right now. All right. I'm not disappointed. I kind of expected it, but hey, sometimes you got to be disappointed to try to make some content, I guess, right? Whatever. Either way, as always, and if you know, you know. If you don't know, now you're going to know as soon as I do it. Food reviews with Fatty out.